Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we are going to be working on some more of our construction facility, mainly the main hangar area, which is going to be using Rexar's automated shipyards. It's a mod. The reason why is because in the past we've used nanite factories, and whilst nanite factories are cool and have a larger range than the mod that we're going to be using, they are really intensive on using resources, which is why I have 20 frames per second right now, whereas if the shipyard wasn't here I'd have about 30. That may also be because my graphics card is old, and by old I mean a few years old, which is bad. I should be getting a replacement soon, where soon could equal between a few weeks to a few months. I don't really have an estimate on that. But, you know, 20-ish frames a second, it's fine for now. So, today, what we're going to be working on is we're going to be working on the exterior, or at least planning where the frame, the outside section of the construction area is going to be. We have some dimensions that we need to follow, which is the minimum dimensions for the length and width, respectively. With a 41 block length, which is at least 100 meters, by 17 width, which we actually have to add one onto the end of each one because we've got, well, because of the way that the mod works, we need extra space, so the interior size is going to need to be 43 by 19, I believe. And of course that's without considering any other pathways that we want on the wall. Now, since I want enough walkway so that someone could walk past here, I'm going to be having a too thick wall going all the way around. In fact, no, 3. If we have a 3 thick wall, what we want to do is we want to start with the interior. Okay, interior. We want the center to be roughly here, though it's going to be slightly problematic, so we're going to edge it over. Okay, here's the plan. The center of the construction facility, or at least a third from the right, is going to be here, and then the rest of it is going to be along here. Now, that's some odd mathematics I need to do, which is going to be fun, but roughly we want about 15 blocks over here, yes, and then the rest of them over there, if that makes sense. It should at some point. So we want so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15 blocks. How much hydrogen do I have? Not much. I'll go fetch some more in a second before I plummet to my doom. So currently this is a length of 16 and we need to get to 43, so that's essentially going to add even more to my length. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, problem is, here's a problem we're going to have to deal with. We don't want to have to destroy this mountainside. What we could do is increase the size of the, increase the height of the construction facility. However, that's going to make it so that this observation building is useless. So instead, we're just going to have to deal with that. So currently, the length is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And we're going to stop here. Noting that this is the interior, not the exterior, and that's going to be even more of a problem. Yeah. So let's. How much do I have left? 21. Okay. We can do this a bit quickly. So we currently have 22 in length, and we're going to go some more. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, let's get on top quickly. Check how much hydrogen. 21. Yeah, I might be able to do a bit more of this. So this is the extent of where everything's going. If we get spectator camera, get you lit up, This is essentially, give me a second, this is essentially how long the construction facility is, right? Yes, it's a decent size. We could have some additional buildings on this side here, which will be a good thing. Now what we need to do is we need to do the width, and the width of the interior section needs to be 19. Well, it needs to be set. The interior width needs to be 17, which means that this section needs to be 19. At least that's what I think it is. If not, then I'll add some. I'll continue doing measurements. So we just need to add 16 to this with amounts of hydrogen left. We're gonna have to be quick. So no, I don't need that. Oh, that's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So this should be the correct size. Now, what we can do in order to test this, I could enter Space Master and attempt to paste in a capital ship, and the capital ship should fit-ish. Or I could just use the spectator camera and recalculate the coordinates, because maybe I have misinterpreted what my numbers are. But anyway, I'll be back in a second once I've recorded the numbers again and gotten some more hydrogen. And we are back. So, what I've done is I've increased the width of the entire thing by 2, and the length by 2. This is because I did some recalculations and found out that I would only barely be able to lift off with its current diameters. No, not diameters, dimensions. There we go. Diameter is for a circle. I don't want to start throwing like tons and tons of random maths words when they're going to be completely wrong. Otherwise I'll get some complaints from other people I know. Anyway, so with that done, and I've also planned out where the exterior wall is going to be. Thank you for freezing game, that was fun. What we now need to do is we need to design the wall. How it's going to look, how badly it's going to look. And I'm thinking we'll take some inspiration from what we've got over here. Okay, we'll take some inspiration, but we won't use all of it. Or at least we'll use inspiration, but it won't be the same 1 thin, 2 thin, 1 thin, 2 thin. No, it will be completely different. Completely different. So first of all, we're going to be working on this edge over here because I built the wall because it was, well, cheaper to build the wall over here than it was over the other side. We'll be using this pattern around the entire thing, and if we add more structures, then those will replace the pattern as we go along. Yada 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 yada. Right. First of all, we need to find a pattern that works for this length. The length of 25, I believe this wall is. Something like that. Yeah. 21. So the width of the regular ship is 17. Then we add, what the hell was that? Then we add 2 on either side, so that we get this. And then we add another 2, so that's 25. Yes. Okay. So the width is 25, which means... this is annoying. To hell with it. Let's do it. So first of all, on this corner bit over here, we'll reserve the 3 tiles of the corner bit over there. So I'll just have this here to signify don't mess with it, and I'll paint it magenta. Just so that I make sure I don't mess with it. It's going to be painful to look at, but so does everything I build. What we want is we want some indentation, so the thinner sections, the thinner in terms of widthways of the wall rather than lengthways, will be here. So I say we could have 3, well, we'll keep it 3 blank spaces for now, because it may be better than doing the thing that I was originally intending to do. And then we go get regular blocks, and we have 2 thick. Okay. And that goes all the way up here. And then it goes, and then I've got an idea of how the top bit could work, but just need to wait for the block menu to load. Good thing about open broadcast software is it doesn't skip anything. It's just still recording. Any day now. This is what I have to deal with every time I load up the world and haven't opened the block menu before. I don't need it actually. Actually, yeah I do. Do I? Let's see. Let's see. Do I have it? Yes. Here. Aha! This fun thing. And what we're going to have is we're going to have here. Ooh. So we'll go there. And there. At the top. We'll colour these differently when we need to. So if we do that, and we have a 3 on either... Well, let's just mirror the same on the other side. So we'll say, hey, don't mess with this. This is magenta. You don't want to mess with magenta, otherwise someone will get annoyed. Right. Good. That's escape. Don't want to press that. 3 later, and then doon doon. 1, 2, 3. Place here. Place here. 1, 2, 3. Place here. So we have the corner bit, a 2 section, a gap, a 3 section, a gap, a 2 section, a gap, corner bit. That should work. Even though this corner bit will be a bit weird, since it's not actually there. We'll have another building on this side, so that it, you know, keeps everything nice and clean and what have you. So what we need to do now is we need to just make sure that this goes flush with the ground. So after realizing I was placing the wrong blocks, I was placing heavy armor instead of light armor, we're going to... That's not the right place. Ah, what the... Pressing F buttons instead of regular buttons. Anyway, so realizing that we're placing the wrong blocks, you know, I've gone back and done this so I can re-explain what's going on without being confusing and whatnot. Now, for this area, yeah, to make sure that you don't just jump off the edge like I always do, without fail, we're going to have these blocks, these lovely corner slabs. Except they're not corner slabs; they're more quarter slabs, if you will. We have those. The corner section we'll do in a second. Goes along like this. They get welded. They look nice. Gives us a nice feel. Now once I've turned around and actually started doing what I need to do, yes, over here, then we will go over Control Group 1 and get these and place them there. Now I just need to make sure that I can get the one under there. Maybe, just maybe. Should get rid of this. Then place it. Is that the right way around? No? Right. Place that. Place the others. Good. Let's place this one back. Except no. No. We want to paint these first. Paint them first before you do anything else. Because I enjoy some painting once in a while. It's not that good if I don't have a crosshair, is it? Hang on. Let's go around here. Come on. You can get the right angle, Jake. At some no, just never mind. I'll do it the easy way. All right, you happy now? Good. Because I've just ruined the landscape for you. Sorry. Right, got sidetracked. Anyway, let's colorize this. Really, just color. There we go. So if we colour all of these into lovely, lovely red, whilst we're going, we then want to go over to control 1, get this, get that, and we want to place these. Okay. This should look quite nice. But then again, when has anything turned out as planned? Yeah, come on. Fidgety painting system. Right, see? Looks a bit nice, doesn't it? And we can have some, like halfway down, say here. Well, that depends on what halfway down is. Hang on, no, let's do this mathematically, okay? 1, 2, 3. And it goes in. And then we have a half block, and then it goes out again. Alternatively, we do this. Hang on, is there a... Yes, there is. Good. One of those. We want one of those, but lighter. Which is going to be here. No, wait. Wait for it. Alright, 5. Scrolly? No. You don't want to. You annoy me. Let's get one of you. Yeah, so what we have is 1, 2, 3. Except not that orientation. 4, flip it around, do this. Then, on the underside, we do it like this. I mean, you'll see it more clearly if I do it over here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that should give it a bit more room or something. Maybe maybe have it so that it's lower down. Might be a better idea because currently it looks a bit landscape. Hang on, how is it? Isn't that 3 blocks? No, that's 2 blocks. Ah, that's my problem. Right, yes, that's why it was looking a bit weird. But let's say, for argument's sake, we put 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means on this block down here, on that tiny, tiny block there, we do that. Okay? Which also means on this block here, we then do it. And then flip around and do the same. Which means we're going to need to get rid of this. Now, that design is going to be more prevalent on the larger exterior walls. You know, over here. Over there. Lovely, huh? Yeah. Should be good. Blech. Right. Now, for the final thing of what we're going to do today is we're going to need to design the corner. Ooh boy. You may now scream since some shenanigans are going to happen. Right, so what we want to do is we want to get the corner segment out here. The beginning of the corner, on either side, is going to be exactly the same as the rest of the show that we've got going on. I'll have, you know, several arguments of how this will go. Now what we could do is basically have a corner version of this. Yeah, simply this, right? Yeah. We could do that. So if we have it go all the way round, which is going to be really, well, not that resource intensive. I was about to be a bit dramatic there. Well, resource intensive of my computer anyway. The simulation speed of this game has slowed a bit. Probably because of the, you know, the nanite factories doing their job. I'll probably turn off the nanite factories when we're not actually building any more of our base, because I doubt I will fully automate the system in which we use to build things. Now, we've got this. We can either add a regular corner, or we can be fancy and add this. Now, admittedly, it does look a bit flat. Doesn't really have the details that I'd want, which is a shame. But I think there might be a way to solve that. But we'll figure that out later. Anyway, what we've got is we've got this. And now we need to get you over like that and go around, right? This is type 1. Now here's the fun bit. I need to find a corner segment of this, a corner segment, which is this, right? No. Okay. Oh, yes, this is going to be fun to deal with. I don't think we have one. And it used to be a light armor variant. Yeah. So we want one of these triangular slabs, but we want it longer, I think, is the thing that we're looking for. Unless I've completely missed it, or I'm completely missing the point, which is, you know, not unheard of. I'm probably going to say that we're unable to do that. Lovely. Lovely. Just typical. Yeah, so we're probably going to have to say no to that kind of design. Okay. Let's have a look from here. You know, you're walking along, you can see the edge bit. It's all nice. The sun is shining for some reason. This corner, could we make it go upwards? Probably not. Actually, no. There are probably blocks that help with this. This. No. Okay, so what I need is the same as this, except that this right face here goes upwards at the same rate. So it's like this, but imagine this, you know, triangle cutout, triangular prism cutout here is the same as. I'll give you an example. It's the same as this, right? Figure is the same as that. What we want is, and I need to get this right as well. This. Yeah, and then on the top there would be another block, which would have, you know, the ending segment of whatever that's trying to be. But you get the point, hopefully. Alternatively, we could stop at second one, which is here, and then simply, do we have a... No, we don't. Okay. It's annoying. Ah, lovely. I wondered why I was going down very quickly. What? Are you kidding me? You're kidding. Anyway, so it seems I've spawned in some alpine wilderness because I picked the wrong respawn point. Again. Supposedly there's supposed to be a respawn point somewhere here, but I have no clue why. And I have no clue why it's on the North Pole. So, well, there is a way that we can get out of this, but I don't have the hydrogen to do so. The alternative is simple. Go to Space Master. You didn't even tick it. There we go. Spectator camera. Which is here, by the way, inside the shipyard. you know, game is slowly killing itself. Again. Anytime you want to continue, game. I may have crashed. That's lovely. I love how my energy and hydrogen are both not a number. Ah, alright, we're back. What the hell? Where are we? Are we at the core of the planet? Hang on, wait a second. This was from ages ago. This might have been when the game started freaking out. That's peculiar. Okay, right, let's head to our body location quickly. That's very interesting. So, at the center of the planet are a few ships. I don't even know how that's possible. Right, anyway, back to some... Please, sanity, could you return? So apparently my body is here. Utter lies. There we go. Here I am. Did the quick teleport. So that's all my stuff gone, right? No. Yes. Yeah, that's my stuff gone. Well, that's lovely. Anyway, I found the source of what was going on with the, you know, the weird spawning in the Alpine area. I've got a few ships at the center of the planet. Because they are. I don't even think that's supposed to be possible. Anyway, I'm going to continue working on this area, and I'm going to continue building the wall. You know, I'll build the rest of the wall whilst you're away, and we'll be back next episode to start working on the interior of our lovely construction facility. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.